It's a wild Wednesday. Oh my. And there's been just so much going on. I don't know whether to talk to you about real estate, non-real estate. What do I talk about? Well, first of all, have you been sitting on the sidelines? You know, I just sent out a post. You may have seen it, may not. I think it's actually going to my newsletter. If you haven't signed on to my newsletter, send me an email. Send me a message down below with your email address and I'll add you to my newsletter. Anyway, what we're seeing now is there is more inventory. There are more buyers actually buying right now here in the South Bay. There are more buyers. In some cases, there may be a bit of multiple offers, but not crazy. We still have seen prices have adjusted higher than last year, but we have more inventory than last year as well. So if you've been sitting on the sidelines as a home buyer, maybe stopped your search, now's the time to get back in, talk with your lender, figure out what price point you're at right now, because interest rates have gone. Actually, they're down, because I just looked at someone's post earlier today, and a 30-year fixed rate, 30-year conforming loan here in Southern California in the mid-8s, the high 8s, is at 6.5%. That's actually doable. It's no longer 7, 7.5, 8. And if you have the extra cash, you can buy down a point. And we can talk about that if you have a question about it. So it's not as... there's a quote from Warren Buffett, and I'm not going to say it correctly, but basically, when everyone's fearful, that's when you need to do something. That's when you need to move forward. So all the media, and they're all talking how bad the market is and how the interest rates are high and the prices are high and the interest rates are high. You know what? If you can qualify, when you have a conversation with your mortgage lender, you find out what you can qualify for. Let's go find out what's in the market that you can buy. Don't delay. And now's the time to do it, especially if you want to make a move this summer. Here we are at the last day of April, April 30th. We want to be able to move forward into the late spring, early summer to get the move on for next year, for the rest of the year. So let's check in with each other on that. The other thing, as I was getting ready, I just happened to see a little article. Long Beach is testing new public restrooms with access with your cell phone, and get this one, 10-minute limits. So you have to have a QR code in order to scan the QR code in order to get in and make access and get inside and pay. And you're not paying for it. I didn't read the whole article, so I don't really know, but this is Long Beach. So if it works in Long Beach, come into your city too. There's been several other things going on, and honestly, I had some personal drama here between my website and the company that handles my website and the multiple listing information, and it's been very frustrating. And if you want some more information, give me a call on that and I'll explain. But what else? This weekend is the last weekend over at Mira Costa High School in Manhattan Beach. Hi Assam! Hi Assam! And they are performing a show called Bright Star. Tickets for adults are like $20. Pretty much open seating, if I remember correctly. Go online to Manhattan Beach, to Mira Costa High School, tickets, and you'll find a ticket. I've been to some of the performances at Mira Costa. The students in the drama club are very professional. The shows are very well run. And the gentleman who runs the tech is the president of our Friends of the Torrance Theater Company. So he has theater in his blood. He's the one that makes our small theater at 1316 Cabrillo just miraculously staged, miraculous set design, and but he helps the students and he teaches tech to them. So take advantage. We have theater groups. I understand there was a theater at Torrance High School. They were doing Legally Blonde, and for Torrance High and Redondo Union, I went to last. There was something going on about a month ago that we went to. In Redondo Union, they had Hades, the teen version. So a lot of the drama departments in our high schools are doing a lot of wonderful performances, and the students are really getting a hang of it, and especially if they're planning on moving forward into the industry, or at least being able to get up in front of people, strangers, and talk. So anyway, the other thing that's going on just really fast is the Torrance Rose Float Association. If you are in the area and you are supportive of the Torrance Rose Float Association, at the next Tuesday's council meeting, write us on. Next Tuesday's council meeting, they're going to go over the budget. And we are, Torrance, the city of Torrance is our largest donor. And we are requesting to verify what the donation is going to be for the 2026 float. And since our 2026 float has gone up in price almost $100,000 higher than it used to be, we are looking for a larger donation from the city in order to help us. On top of the city donation, we get to we usually pay for the differential, which is now going to be twice as much what we usually pay for, plus the cost of the buses, which are to get the decorators up to the float, the lunches, the swag, and the deposit with the Tournament of Roses, which is, I think it was about $7,000 this year. Next year it's going up again. It went up from last year, so every year we see an increase. So come on out. You can talk for a minute on the subject. We'd love to have you come out and support us and tell the city we want the Rose Float Association to continue creating a float for our city of Torrance. It's a great venue. We have lots of eyes on the parade, lots of people who can check in and want to say, Torrance, Torrance, Torrance. So anyway, hi, Jordy. Oh, my gosh. So we'd love to have you join us on Tuesday night at 6:30. Not sure what time it's going to happen that we're going to be on or talking about the budget, but it's going to be probably, just be patient. It'll be a long meeting. Right, Assam? So we look forward to seeing you next week. Have any real estate questions this week? Give me write me a message down below, or send me a text. Give me a call. Let's see how I can help you out. There's always a deal. Just let's go find them. 310-864-9738. Carol Gillis, Fredericks Realty. It's a wild Wednesday. Talk to you next week. Bye.